potentially be one of the toughest decisions a young adult will have to make throughout their lives. Everyone goes through the time of sitting there wondering, what do I want to do for the rest of my life? Some just know, or some people like me had to change their degree 5 times. I have become interested in this topic because I personally was very unsure when I first started college of what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I had started college in 2014 and just finally figured out this year what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, which is business. I want to be a loan officer and switch my degree this year. When choosing a career, it's just very difficult because you, as a young kid, you really don't know, Choosing a career is something you should not take lightly, and it should be thought about thoroughly because it is your future. It's something that you should think about because your mind can change any minute. Mine went from nursing degree to social work and back to nursing and then now to business. The way to finding the right career for you is to understand and be aware of your interests and skills and become aware of the career outlook that the career has for you. Figuring out your lifelong career might be impossible right now, or might seem impossible. There are so many different things to think about when deciding something so permanent for your life. According to the article written on The Balance, How to Make a Career Choice When You Are Undecided, written by Don McKay in September of 2017, understanding and becoming aware of all your skills, interests, and personality type is very important when deciding on what career is best for you. It is important to take into consideration all of these things when considering a career because you do not want to choose something that does not fit your interests because more than likely you will not end up doing that career after going through all of that college for that career. Choosing something that does not fit you might lead to become bored of that career and end up wanting something different and go back to school for more. Also, according to How to Make a Career Choice When You Are Undecided by Don McKay, making a list of careers that you might be interested in is important. That way you can get information about each career and compare them to others. Comparing careers to others is very important because then you understand the difference between each career and you will make your mind up according to what you are interested in. Taking multiple career placement tests is also important because you answer questions about your skills, personality, and interests, and then they choose what they think is the best career for you. Choosing a career that you have dreamt about since you were little could become risky. You need to make sure that you are not just following what you think you dream of being. Make sure you are applying reality to it too. It is important in choosing the right long-term path career for you. Being aware of all these personal traits is very important in finding a forever career, but becoming aware of the career's job outlook is also important. I know some people who have chosen a career path their first college based upon the pay and the job itself. Unfortunately, that is something you can't base your career choice on. Pay is just something that is a perk upon the career. You need to find something that you enjoy yourself rather than just focusing on what you get paid to do that job. An important factor that should play a role in your decision is the job outlook. Understanding what the career future looks like is important because that will also play a role in what your future looks like. Doing things like on-the-job training and internship is also important because you get to see what happens on a daily basis in that career, and you get to watch people do the duties of that career and see what the actual job consists of. Understanding and knowing the education, training, and licensing requirements for that career is also very important. Knowing what kind of degree you will need and certain trainings and licensing before you choose that career will give you the idea of how long and how much money it could cost you to lead up to getting that degree for that particular career, which most careers takes time to in college to get that actual career. According to a New York Times article, 4 Steps to Choosing a Career, written by Nathan Gebhard in July of 2015, when choosing a forever career, you have to put aside dreams. You have to choose something that provides excitement to your life. That is what will keep you interested in your job on a daily basis. According to the article on the Harvard Business Review, The Key to Choosing the Right Career, written by Heidi Grant in April of 2013, choosing a career that allows you to advance is important. A lot of people want to become high up in the company or in a different position than when they first started. Unfortunately, when you first start and you just graduated college, you start at the bottom of the totem pole and you work your way up. That's just how normal careers work. You just have to work your way and prove yourself that you know that career and what you're doing. It is also important to choose a career that motivates you to become higher up in the company and motivates you to do your best at your job. Having motivation is key to having a successful career. Having the ability to someday advance and receive rewards allows you to have that motivation that you need and excitement to do your best to receive those achievements within that business. According to a New York Times article, 4 Steps to Choosing a Career, written by Nathan Gebhard in July of 2015, it is important to also separate your goals compared to what others want or what others have goals, what others' goals are for you. It is important to do so because people have different goals for their children. Like for my baby, I would want my kid to pick a career that they love, but some parents are like in a business degree and they own a business, so they want their children to take over that business. But the child cannot think about what their parents want, because more than likely if they go to that degree and they end up not liking it, they won't stick to it in the long run. There are so many different factors that play a role in choosing the best career path for you. According to a New York Times article by Nathan Gebhard in July of 2015, the outlook of the career is very important. I mean, it shows the pay, but it also describes what the future looks like for that career, which is important for you because it is your future. Understanding and expressing what you're interested in that match your personality is important in finding the career for you. It's a very important task to choose a career. It plays a role in your life while preparing for that career and while you are working in that career. You should take choosing a career very seriously because it is a very important thing for your future. Make sure you separate your own goals from what others have for you.